Guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a Korean barbecue inspired taco that's going to blow every mind at your cookout. Let's freaking go. Now the first step is to make our marinade. We're going to start with 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Make sure it's not hot when you put it in the bag. We don't want to introduce any heat to our meat just yet. Don't be a pervert. Also, we're going to drop 1/3 cup of dark brown sugar packed in there. Next, we're going to go 1/2 cup of soy sauce, 1/4 cup of rice wine, 1/4 cup of sesame oil. It can be light or dark. I'm using light. Finally, we're going to rough chop 2 cloves of garlic and drop them in the bag as well. We're going to slosh that around in the bag a bit, make sure it's good and mixed up. And now in my previous bulgogi video, I used a skirt steak. But for this recipe, I'm going to use a prime ribeye. And into the bag we go with the steak. We want to make sure that the marinade completely covers the steak, which is why we're using the bag. We're going to push the air out and just kind of let it do its thing. Now, we want to marinate this steak for about 2 to 4 hours. And then I almost forgot, but we want to add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of gochujang sauce. Now we're going to reseal the bag. We're going to throw it in the refrigerator and we'll be back in about 4 hours. 4 hours later, I have my auto ignite set at 600 degrees and I'm going to throw that steak down on there. And I'm going to let it sit there for 3 minutes. And then after 3 minutes, we're going to go ahead and flip it. And we're going to continue to flip it every 3 minutes until we hit an internal temperature of 145 degrees. Now that our steak's done, we're going to use the firebox over here as a flat iron. And we're going to toast up our tortillas. Once you notice your tortillas start to bubble, it's time to flip it, so don't leave it on too long or it's going to get burnt. I was fortunate enough to get this sick Nikiri knife from Kyoto Knives, and I'm going to use it to thinly slice some cucumber and radish to up the fresh of these tacos. Now this knife is an absolute monster. Not only is it beautiful Damascus steel with an HRC of 58 to 60 hardness, this knife outperforms other similar knives from other popular brands. It holds its edge longer and it's easier to sharpen. It's literally effortless to get paper-thin slices, and at less than $100, you need to head over to KyokuKnives.com and check this knife out. They also got a bunch of other knives that are dope as hell as well. Now it's time to assemble our tacos. We're going to take our tortillas and we're going to drop some of that spicy kimchi on top of them. Now, if you're not into spice, then get a non-spicy kimchi. You definitely have options. Next, we're going to thinly slice our ribeye and drop that meat right on top of that kimchi. And I swear to God, there better not be any meat in the kimchi jokes in the comments down below. From there, we're going to drop some radishes on top, and we're just going to do a thin line like that. We don't want it too much bite, just enough to kind of break through the other fattier flavors there. Then it's time to drop some of that cucumber on top. Now, this might seem like a weird combination for some of you guys, but trust me, the umami flavors and the breaking it up with that fresh and the bite from the kimchi are all going to tie together really nicely. And for our final step here, we're going to salt baste some sesame seeds right down on top of these tacos. And now we're frickin' done. Guys, there is only one thing left to do, and that is to taste the tacos. I've already had a bite of the steak, so I know it's good. Let's get a sample of this taco. Oh my God. There is so much right with this. The umami of the meat, the bite of the kimchi, the freshness of the cucumbers and the radishes, and the tortilla, of course, ties it all together. Guys, if you're not trying this on your grill, I do not know what the hell you were doing with your life, my friends. But I'm telling you right now, this is phenomenal. It's super easy to make, and it's going to pop your cookout right, my friends. Give it a try, man. Show people you have some class, that you're cultured, that you've been around the block a few times, you know what I'm saying? SkullandMortar.com. Hit subscribe, leave a comment down below. Appreciate you guys. Namaste, friends. Peace out. Hey, wait, don't leave just yet. Before you go, check out this video. YouTube thinks that you love it, and I think that you love it too. Make sure you hit that subscribe, and we'll see you guys again soon with a brand new recipe.